We're already in crisis mode in our office.
An attorney shortage across the state.
We're stretched. It's not sustainable.
A problem impacting your wallet and well-being.
Frankly, this is a public safety issue.
WRTV Investigates spent 5 months digging into why this is happening.
We keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
And what's being done to address it.
What are state lawmakers doing about this problem?
We need attorneys for so many things: wills, estates, divorces, if you've been injured or you're accused of a crime. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Griffin.
And I'm Mark Mullins. The national average is 4 lawyers for every 1,000 residents.
In Indiana, it's much lower, averaging 2.3 lawyers per 1,000 residents and dropping, putting Indiana in the bottom 10 states for attorneys. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenney spent the past 5 months talking to people across the state.
And what she found is creating problems in courtrooms across the state.
This map shows active attorneys, including judges by county. While Marion County has 6,000 lawyers, some counties only have a handful, including Union County. They only have 5 lawyers. For this investigation, we traveled the state and found the problem is hitting rural areas especially hard.
Welcome to Bicknell, Indiana, a city of 3,000 people in Knox County. Thomas Estabrook is the mayor.
What do you like about living here?
So, it's one of the greatest, I say it's the greatest place in the world to live because it's a small town. Of course, I grew up here.
Knox County has 39 active attorneys, including judges, but none of them are in Bicknell.
This city has no attorneys.
Right, there is not an attorney practicing in Bicknell anymore. Recently, the one practicing attorney here retired.
People who live in Bicknell have to drive 25 minutes to Vincennes for legal help, or
there's a lot of folks who may have legal issues that go unresolved, folks who may try to go at it on their own.
Rural areas are feeling the greatest impact of the state's growing attorney shortage, one the mayor hopes to address. Twice a week, he drives 2 hours to Indianapolis so he can go to law school and become Bicknell's only attorney.
There are a lot of folks who have legal needs that are probably being unmet just because there aren't enough attorneys.
Estabrook attends IU McKinney School of Law 2 nights a week.
And all has a reversion. Exactly right.
He hopes to graduate in 2026. Meanwhile, the number of attorneys coming out of Indiana law schools has been on the decline. Before 2017, Indiana had 5 law schools: McKinney, Maurer, Notre Dame, Valparaiso, and Indiana Tech. Indiana Tech closed in 2017. Valpo closed in 2020. Of the 3 law schools left, the state says IU McKinney is the only law school producing Indiana lawyers at a high rate. Estabrook plans to be one of them.
Definitely interested in property, wills and estates and trusts.
But he's not interested in using his law degree to work in Indiana's criminal justice system, which is the hardest hit by the state's attorney shortage.
Everything is kind of in triage mode all of the time.
Brent Eaton is the prosecutor in Hancock County, a fast-growing county with nearly 80,000 people. These 7 are the only prosecutors in the county. They're budgeted for 8, but the Indiana Prosecuting Attorneys Council says they should have 12 attorneys to be adequately staffed.
It affects public safety directly.
Are there crimes in your community that are not being prosecuted because you just don't have enough staff?
Yes, that we don't have enough manpower to really cooperatively work with law enforcement to see these investigations through from the beginning so we can necessarily get all the evidence we may need to be able to prosecute every single thing we would like to.
Eaton says he'd love to devote an attorney to a drug task force, but he doesn't have the manpower. The shortage is burning out the staff he does have, like Chief Deputy Prosecutor Amy Herring, who estimates she's worked 500 hours of unpaid overtime so far this year.
We can't keep up at this pace. We're already in crisis mode in our office. We don't have the staff to meet the needs right now. We're just treading water. And so that's only going to get worse.
On the day we tagged along with her, Herring was juggling hearings, trainings, and meetings.
So it's not just the in-court time and the caseload that you see by the numbers, it's all the preparation time and the outside extraneous things.
She spent more than 6 hours preparing for a child molester's sentencing, including this argument for a stiff sentence.
What we can do is make sure that for the next 20 years, the defendant has no access to these children or any others in our community or any community.
The prosecutor shortage means cases can take longer to resolve, leaving victims in limbo.
It affects our ability to get justice.
Jenny Wendt is a rape survivor from Hancock County. She inspired Jenny's Law, which in 2015 expanded the statute of limitations for rape. She's concerned about the impact of the attorney shortage on victims.
People are going to lose faith and they aren't going to feel safe. They're going to quit coming forward. They'll think that nobody has time for them. And that just is going to lead to a very dangerous situation for our community.
Several groups have been sounding the alarm to lawmakers.
Indiana has a lawyer shortage and it's growing,
including the Indiana Supreme Court and the Indiana Prosecuting Attorneys Council, or IPAC.
It is not only a public safety issue, but a potential grinding to the halt of the entire criminal justice system.
The average salary for a deputy prosecutor in Indiana is just under $70,000. That's average, not starting. Meanwhile, the typical law school graduate carries $130,000 in education debt. Dozens of counties have job openings posted for prosecutors, openings they struggle to fill.
We cannot stop the bleed if we can't increase our salaries.
Only 11% of Indiana counties have adequate staffing to meet its workload. IPAC says our state needs 440 prosecutors to be adequately staffed, which would cost an estimated $53 million in state funding to rectify. During the most recent legislative session, bills that would have addressed the attorney shortage failed to advance. Lawmakers took no action, leaving counties to compete with each other for attorneys who want to work in the criminal justice system.
It's like an arms race. No, it really is.
Eaton wrote this letter to the county council begging to increase pay for deputy prosecutors and 3 more positions.
Ultimately, the council is going to have to make a decision. Either they want to continue to have public safety that's among the best in the country, or they continue to do things the way they're doing.
Back in Bicknell, Mayor Estabrook wants people to know you can make a great living in a small town.
The idea that you have to go to a big city to get a lot of work as an attorney is just not true. I think there's just a lot of unrealized demand for those services in rural areas.
The attorney shortage comes as communities are beefing up police departments, boosting pay for cops, and cracking down on crime. But prosecutors say you have to have the staff to prosecute the crimes. Kara Kenney, WRTV.
And we did reach out to the Hancock County Council to ask about the prosecutor shortage, and we are still waiting to hear back. Tomorrow night here on the news at 6, we're talking to the other side, public defenders, to find out how the shortage is impacting the accused. And then on Wednesday, WRTV Investigates looks at solutions and what's being done to address this problem.